We aren't too far away from dusk descending on this truly spectacular cityscape. The question is, who can put the first semi-final of the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters to bed? Judd Trump needing one more. Murphy,
thank you, frame 10.
The closing 2 frames.
Judd Trump to bed.
Well, since the interval, they've been trading frames. Trump will hope that pattern continues.
Again, both players just electing the thin edge safety option here. Try not to do too much damage to the pack, not push a red over the left corner.
This hasn't been your typical Murphy match, your typical Trump match. But it's been absorbing nevertheless.
Murphy just slightly missed a trick there. That green being off its spot made it a big target to try and find refuge behind. Judd does have that option now to try and get in behind that green, but in doing so he may be doing a little bit of work to the pack. Again, can he make sure that, can he guarantee that he doesn't push one over the left corner? He's just checking it out. He knows that Murphy may only need one chance, one tempter to go at to get in this frame, and if he takes that chance, should it come along, then it really would just be a toss of a coin for a deciding frame. Very difficult to pick a winner. Judd has to make sure he does everything possible to keep Shaun out now.
No stranger to comebacks, Shaun Murphy produced one of the most miraculous comebacks in Crucible history. 12-7 down to Matthew Stevens, won 13-12. And I think Murphy, like everyone else in this arena, can feel Trump's nervousness, because in the back of his mind he knows the match should already be won. Nervous or not, that was excellent.
Shaun able to cut off the right side of the table for Judd Trump. But again, Judd finding an answer, able to swing the cue ball round, played it nicely, and now Shaun is in that same position. This time Shaun doesn't have that option available that Judd just played, so possibly a thin edge of the red just by the red next to the black. Barely any room for error with this safety shot.
Can't be dissatisfied with that one.
No, he's played it very nicely. The objective there was to just get the cue ball back to baulk. He was in a spot of bother and he played a good one. But Judd very much has control of this frame for the time being. Now this red does pop to right corner for Shaun. Can he come round and have a look? Can I get the cue ball out of this area? The red directly beneath the black spot is a big ball. If he can avoid that, he's got a chance of going out for blue or baulk colour. If he hits it, he better hopes that he pots the red. Well, he missed the red and he was hoping, but hope is all he can do. He stuck Judd Trump right in amongst them.
Last night at 5-4, Ronnie O'Sullivan missed a not too dissimilar red to that very same pocket, and he sat there until the match slipped away. Will Murphy live to regret that miss?
One. Guys, don't forget to watch the second semi-final. I have pinned the link in the comment section.
Trump this afternoon, when he's been on a break, his pace around the table has been very measured. I think the trouble is, though, when he plays right-handed.
Please go through the link and press the notify me button.
Shot from the yellow could have landed better, in all fairness. He tried to play a clever little one into the pink, just to potentially push that pink into play slyly, maybe get a few more reds in open play as well. Didn't quite manage to do that. Landed quite awkward, really. And he's certainly landed awkward now. This yellow is very, very tough. Well, and he's got nowhere near it.
Shot 4.
The way it's turned out, the cue ball hitting the bump of the middle pocket has done Trump a favour. Possibly a big favour.
1.
Yeah, it was well cued, but there wasn't a lot of positional future in that.
I think more than anything, he was just hoping for a fuller contact on the black. Possibility of pushing it on and being able to clip it thin into the left corner, but not to be, so just potted his way out of trouble there, Shaun. Now got the chance to lay a good safety shot, massive target up behind those baulk colours.
Black ball.
He really wants that cue ball in behind one of them, but he hasn't found it, and in not finding it, he'll probably find himself in big trouble next time he comes to the table. I expect Judd Trump to do a better job at getting in behind them colours, and I think Shaun knows it. Well, we'll have to know the plant. But regardless of the plant, look at where the cue ball was always going. He was always going to be in big trouble there, Shaun. The fact the red went in made no difference whatsoever, because he's going to be absolutely nailed next time he comes to the table.
The snooker's a certainty. It's just a matter of how fiendish.
Shot jump 1.
With the white close to the yellow, he couldn't afford to be too cute.
The obvious red that Shaun will try and lay up to is the red directly beneath the black spot. 2 cushions across the face of the blue. Judge the slide off the second. It's a good line, but it's going to be shy of pace.
Foul in the miss. Shot jump 4. Yeah. Foul in the miss. Shot jump 4.
Remember, Judd Trump just 1 frame away from starting the new season with 3 successive appearances in finals. He won the Shanghai Masters, he was runner-up in the Xi'an Grand Prix. What about in Riyadh? The little flick off the brown was delightful, but has he left a gap?
No, there's no gap there. Always looked very inviting for Shaun after Judd Trump played his shot, failing to get in behind the baulk colours. Looked very inviting for Shaun to put Judd in a lot of trouble, and he is in a lot of trouble. A game of cat and mouse there between the two. But it's Murphy that's come up out on top that time. Again, Judd has to try and figure out a way to get this one safe. The red on the top cushion now is not as much of a target as it was because of the reds left of it. So we're just trying to swerve around this yellow. Well, he's made a good job of it, but he's left Shaun in. Surely he's going to leave reds. Surely he's going to leave something.
That was almost outrageous. Although the red was spotted again, using the rest, Murphy is usually much better than that. The positional aspect of the shot left something to be desired.
Bravo.
I mean, he must have had or thought he had a big bounce off the cushion there. You could see his reaction. And surely he couldn't have hit it that badly to land where he did.
5. Six.
Tantalizingly, the cue ball just floats on one extra revolution. Made all the difference.
This is where
Made
you
all the
stand in
difference.
baulk, looking at a million different options, where you stand full well that you're just going to nestle up behind the brown.
Shaun Murphy. 6. Following a miss. Shaun Murphy 4.
That was the dress rehearsal. I think the second attempt might be a little more accurate.
Yeah, it looks as if he's got to get very close to the jaws of that middle pocket to find the angle off that cushion to come down and hit this red beneath the black spot.
No problem. Yeah.
There's an awful lot of slide on these cushions. Look at how close he has to get to the middle pocket. He needs to get closer again.
Following a miss. Shaun Murphy 4. Yeah.
I think he's basically got to hit the one part of that cushion which isn't the jaw of the pocket. right underneath it. He's just throwing very wide.
Foul and a miss. Shaun Murphy 4.
There's no great jeopardy playing the shot like this, apart from the fact that the penalty points are starting to rack up.
Foul and a miss. Shaun Murphy 4.
Well, it's getting close to the stage now for Judd Trump where he'll be thinking, is this shot even on? Because you can't really get too much closer to the jaws of the yellow pocket, never mind the jaws of the middle pocket.
Undoubtedly fine tolerances, but I think he can just about do this.
Foul and a miss. Shaun Murphy 4.
And this time with more pace in the cue ball. He still doesn't get the desired angle. Persevering.
I'm starting to doubt myself whether or not this is on for Judd Trump. I just think the third cushion right near Judd is just throwing too much. It's just too much slide. He needs to get so close to the jaws. This is better. Yeah, well played. Very good shot.
And in the end, given the trouble he was in, I think it was worth the penalty points to come out of it as he has. The trade-off was acceptable.
Now Murphy possibly seduced by this red to middle. It is a tempter, and it's a very tough tempter. Oh, that's brilliant. What a pot from Shaun Murphy. And look at where he's left the cue ball. That had to go in.
If you recall, he was 3-0 down. He produced a slice of magic to initiate a 65 break in the fourth frame, and that was similar.
And that was so well cued across the table. Just trying to nip into the cue ball. Quite thin, that pot. Timed it beautifully. So those penalty points that Judd gave away a few moments ago from the snooker could be very valuable to Shaun now. A few moments ago from the snooker could be very valuable. May not have to worry about the reds on the top cushion. Just focus on the ones in the open.
15.
Massive visit this to take us all the way, take us the distance.
Murphy has shown.
28.
42 to the good. So red, black, red. And then only one more colour will be needed.
$29.
Can just float this black through, play on the red furthest left corner. Fairly big angle on this red, but only has to drop it in. The cue ball will come away from the cushion and he'll be on the black. Just drop the red in.
36. $37.
This is frame ball to take us all the way.
$44. $45.
Well, it's been a wonderful break this from Shaun Murphy. The initial red again, a moment of inspiration. It had to go in, that red to middle. Anyone that's ever played on a tournament table like this knows there's not much of an opening to their middle pockets
52.
from that angle. Considering he pretty much pumped it in. Brilliant shot.
53.
Valiant effort
60.
to release the red, but it doesn't matter. The job's done. With a break of 60, initiated by a magical red in their careers, going head to head, Shaun Murphy and Judd Trump are down to a decider. They're one frame away from playing in the title match and playing for that trophy to become the inaugural Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters champion. So much rests on a single frame of snooker.
A very warm reception back into the arena for both players. And rightly so. This has been a wonderful game of snooker, and it's just tipped off now with a deciding frame. Who will win this one? It's been twists and turns from start to finish, and it's all come down to this.
For what it's worth, they've played 5 deciders before. Trump has won 3 of them, including an epic quarter-final at the World Championship in 2013.
So Judd has looked at his options here and may not have an easy safety shot. Chose to attack, but with an element of safety. He's done well to get the cue ball there.
Just the feel of the match, and given the momentum he's got, I would make Murphy favourite right now.
I wouldn't disagree. Murphy has come at Judd like a train really these last couple of frames, but Judd Trump is still very much in this purple patch. He just doesn't know how to lose. And he certainly will not lie down here. If Murphy's going to win this game, win this frame of snooker, he's got to earn it. over the left corner. Looked like it was heading towards danger territory there. But Judd has had a good look at this. The brown is very much covering that red.
So much time and mental energy invested into the match, into the tournament, and you can be undone by one shot, one tiny misjudgment.
And that's possibly what it's going to come down to. Every shot is under severe scrutiny in this deciding frame. No player wants to give the other a sniff of an opportunity. What a match it's been. Suppose the only thing lacking was a century break. There still may be one.
That was the shot of last resort. Containment, nothing else.
I tell you what, you've got to trust the table to play that shot at this stage of a match. Of course, Judd Trump has been camped out here on table 1 this whole event. He should know exactly how it's rolling by now.
The crowd favourite has been eliminated, Ronnie O'Sullivan. The world champion is out, Kyron Wilson. What about the world number 1? Can he survive? If he were to win, his prevailing emotion would be just relief.
Well, a very difficult attempt that. That was so tough. But now hand on table and just off straight. This could usually be a Judd Trump special. Can he produce a good one here? Yes, he can.
Given its contexts, one of the shots of the match. Beautifully cued. But awkward cueing here. Can't get down on the shot like he wants to. As that blue went towards the pocket, I wasn't sure it was going to fall.
6.
No, me neither, but it did go in. And he's looking for probably one more good shot here. This red back out for the blue.
7.
Yeah, nicely played. Okay, he's not top side, but played it at such a pace that the pocket would allow it.
And as I said before, when it comes to going in and out of balk, he is your man.
Oh, and this is looking inch perfect. This could be inch perfect. If he's just high on this red, he can pot it to left corner, play a little cannon to the red next to the black, hold for the black, and he could be away. Well, what a shot he's played from the blue there. If you'd have picked the cue ball up off the table and just gave it to Judd and said, Judd, put that white wherever you want, that's exactly where he'd have put it. Brilliant shot. And it's earned him this chance now.
20. $21.
The way the match has gone, particularly the second half of the match, you can't help wondering whether there's going to be a twist.
You can guarantee that Judd will be putting absolutely everything into this contribution. All his mental strength, his concentration, focus, discipline. It's worth an extra
34.
minimum £100,000, 100,000 ranking points, with the chance to still go on and lift this title. Chance to extend his dominance at the top of the world rankings also.
$42. 43.
It looked so positive,
50.
but then the cue ball came off the side cushion and Trump realised there's more work to do, there's more pressure to be overcome. There is the twist.
Oh, this red to middle is not nice at all. He's got red available into the corner pocket potentially, also not very nice. What do you do here? He's lining up for red to middle. This is not easy.
John 50.
It was a bold ploy. High tariff shot, just caught too much of that far jaw.
Fractions. That's all we're talking in this game. He's a millimetre from seeing that red drop.
1.
And possibly a millimetre away from winning this match. And now it's out of his hands. What a finish we've got in store.
6. Seven.
Trump will be relieved there's at least one clearly awkward red. But can Murphy dig himself out of a hole yet again?
I mean, the fist pump from Shaun to close the gap earlier on in this match was impressive. I dread to think the roar if he mops these up. Still a very, very long way to go, but he's at the table and that's all that matters. He's able to chip away at the score, get back into the match at least. This is where everything just kind of goes out the window. It's about the individual. Have you got the willpower, the self-belief? Have you got the strength to make this chance count? Of course, both these players have won everything there is to win in the game. But that doesn't mean they won't be feeling it heavily out there.
Shaun Murphy, 19.
Anything can be missed when the pressure is as intense as it is right now, but I'm surprised he missed that one. Trump is pleasantly surprised.
One.
That was another really good pot to a narrow pocket entrance.
And a big target to just float this cue ball down the table, just get it on the cushion near that right side. Oh,
Pocket entrance.
It? And he has done. That was a massive target for Judd there.
5.
He's overhit that by some way. He just needed to float the cue ball, just land it on the cushion. He would have had 2 reds to left corner available. He can't believe he's made that mistake. Possibly just a misjudgment, possibly a rush of adrenaline. Whatever it is, it's end of break.
A shot created by the situation.
Shaun 5.
With a 36-point lead, Trump is less than a handful of pots away from victory. But he's also potentially one mistake away from defeat.
little ripple of applause from the crowd, but Shaun won't be best pleased with that one as he watches Judd Trump line up to take this red onto right corner. It's a shot to nothing. Oh, and he got very close to it.
Nerves are raw. He was playing with fire a little there, came close to a number of expensive mistakes, expensive kisses. But the cue ball obliged and found its way to deep into baulk.
Oh, Judd Trump. What a shot that is. An absolute Judd Trump special right at the death of this match. What a time to knock in something like that.
Now, though, a dramatic dilemma. What does he do?
Well, if this red passes to right corner, which I'm pretty sure it does, he's got to pot this brown to middle. A great champion never shies away from the winning line. He needs that cue ball to run, though. Has it got there? Can he see the red?
Even if he pots the red, even if he could pot the red, he would still need a colour. On a knife edge, the game of fractions.
You can see from there the red clearly pots. It's whether he can get past the black. That's the question. Can he get the cue ball past the black?
Shot 5.
Shaun Murphy has already won 2 frames since the interval. He appeared destined to lose. What about the hat-trick?
And that is a world-class safety shot from Shaun Murphy. Superb. Well, this crowd's thoroughly engrossed in this action. Can't take their eyes off it.
Guys, go to the link of second semi-final and press the notify me button. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot.
Foul and a miss, Shaun Murphy. 4. Yeah.
Tried the 2-cushion flick to return the cue ball back into baulk. And of course he'll go again.
Yep, Ayan Mansoori, I'm Indian. Anyone wants to shout his or her name?
Trump needs cover. He's apologised. He has cover.
Well, let's have a look at Murphy's face. I'm sure it's a picture. Well, if he's going to hit this red, Shaun, he's got to swerve round the green, but in doing so, he may pop this red. He's hoping for somewhere close to half ball on it. It has to go. May well be Shaun Murphy's
Matt,
last shot
hi to your mom,
in
and
this championship.
may her soul rest in peace.
But this kind
Under this kind of severe pressure, it could still wobble out. Playing it at that pace, I don't think did him any favours. He made the shot a little more difficult than it was.
I don't know if he's changed his mind or what there, Judd. He looked like he was gearing up to just stun it in, and then all of a sudden just tried to drag it in. Well, I suppose he's had a result. He's not left anything, but well, a very nervy finish. We're so used to seeing that very positive strike from Judd. Just tried to give that red every chance, but in the process, came across it a fraction.
The one thing that's been a constant, reliable, dependable, excellent, Trump's safety. Now Murphy needed cover.
Well, there was a gap and Judd has knocked it in. An anxious glare from Shaun Murphy. I think he knew what was going to happen there. Brilliant pot from Judd Trump, using the black to guide the cue ball back down the table. So surely now get a colour safe.
Well, he's 38 in front. If he lays an evil snooker and Murphy misses it twice, Murphy will need a snooker.
If he chips the green safe onto the side cushion and leaves the cue ball exactly where he's put that tip there, it may leave access to the red right of the black, but he needs to cover the red left of it, because playing safe off the one on the right is very, very tough. Get the green safe, that's your insurance.
Green ball.
Yeah, that's the play there all day long.
Touch round 1.
Okay, just slightly shy of pace, but so much has happened in this match. He had to give himself some insurance there. Because how many times do you see he'll tuck Shaun up behind the yellow, Shaun will get out of it, no damage done, and then all of a sudden it's very much game on still. Well, Shaun will come round and have a little look at this pocket. It may be a very big pocket with the black being there. Possibility to pop this red direct or off the black. And that's the exact reason Judd had to get a colour safe there, because anything can happen. Shaun played the big bag there. If that black wasn't there, that's such a missable pot, but he's potted it direct anyway. He's come up slightly thin on this black. Can he hold? I'm not sure he can.
Just as well he potted it direct, because had he knocked the red in off the black, where the cue ball came to rest, the black would not have been available.
What about this for a shot? What about this for a shot?
Eight.
The red frozen to the top cushion.
Well, I was on the edge of my seat there. I thought that might have just stayed out. It's crept in. So, key shot now. Can he pot this black, get nice enough on this yellow to potentially bring the green out? Well, what a finish we've got. It thoroughly deserved it. And now Judd Trump, well happy he put that green safe, but it's out of his hands.
$16.
I've said it before, I will say it again. Great tournaments deliver great matches, and this most certainly is a great match.
So now this
Shaun
match has
18.
come down to the green ball. Whoever pots the green surely wins the match. It's all Judd Trump needs, but there's nothing safe should Shaun pot it.
Murphy won frame 5 on the black after requiring a snooker. He won frame 7 on a respotted black after being 67 adrift. What about frame 11? Has the magician got one more trick up his sleeve?
Possibly looking at sending the green twice across. Needs to be careful of the double kiss. Yeah, good shot from Shaun. Well, Judd will be happy to see that pink go on the top cushion. Shaun's primary focus there was get the object ball safe. That's the objective from here on out.
It's been such a memorable contest. I hope it finishes with brilliance rather than blunder.
He's come round to have a little look at this green. It's very thin to left corner, but he perhaps fancies the cue ball to find the path behind the black, somewhere back into baulk, which in turn would give him a shot at the brown to middle, potentially. This could be a massive shot. No, he's okay.
I think that was not a wise decision to
In the jaw of the
play
corner
the
pocket there
green.
to send the green ball back across.
Instead of this, Murphy
Sure,
has
it
to
stays
stun
safe.
the cue ball behind the black.
Well, another moment. Judd Trump stayed down the whole way. That cue ball at that pace can quite easily catch a finger mark on the table. You've got to rely heavily on it running true, and Shaun Murphy has a chance to pot this green. Can't put too much focus on getting close to the brown, just pop the green. Well, he did try and get close to the brown, and it just took his attention slightly off potting the green.
One big powerhouse green from Judd Trump. Knock it in, screw back for the brown, and you can exhale.
Forget the brown, just pop the green.
I'm thinking what's happened before, the way that Murphy's got snookers. I can understand him birdieing the green in, but you know what this match has been like.
It's all right, Phil, we're all gone.
There is still the potential for a turnaround. Not now. What a way to get over the line, surely, although he's going to snooker himself.
Oh no, and he's nailed himself. Wow, what a pot on the brown, but he's absolutely nailed himself behind the black. Well,
The best phrase that Judd Trump can hear right now, Shaun Murphy needs 2 snookers.
oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There is one. Would you believe it?
Certain blue, and where the pink and black are juxtapositioned, how about a snooker on the last 2 colours? This match is just defying belief.
Well, what is going to happen next? I've got absolutely no idea. but I'm absolutely loving it. What a match this is. What a finish this is. Judd Trump's heart must have been in his mouth for a second there. But this pink is not the easiest ball to get the snooker off. Wow, look at how uncomfortable Judd looks there.
The flight back to London is around 7 hours. If Trump loses this, it will feel like 17.
Five.
Pure theatre. Looks as if he needs a spot of running side on this cue ball, but can he get the pink to go past the black in the process? Just flick the cue ball in behind the black. Well, he's tried it. He couldn't get close, but he has got the snooker. And of course, we fully expect Judd Trump to hit this, but in moments like this, even one cushion escapes look difficult.
He will be feeling a little sick in the stomach right now. Well done indeed, but the trouble is not over. Again, I'll use that word for Trump. He will be so relieved. Murphy played that one badly.
Just in or over. In or over. That was possibly Murphy's chance to lay the snooker. Just get it close to the pocket.
Is this the conclusion of what's been an epic? When strange things happen, you start to think even more will happen. He was thinking about the in-off there.
I mean, if Shaun gets the snooker from here on out, it will be an unbelievable shot, because every time he comes to the table now, the pink is going to be close to a pocket.
Maybe the table just slightly deviated there. Trump still on the verge of booking his place in a 46th ranking final, but not there yet.
That's one of them, you just aim it full ball. You just don't want to even risk playing the potting angle of that shot in case of the drift. But this is a chance for Shaun to lay a snooker. Not quite.
Good place for a left-hander. After all is said and done, there is joy in Juddland. He was almost trumped by Murphy the Marauder, but in the end, Shaun's wonderful effort came up agonisingly short. Judd Trump has made it 3 tournaments played this season, 3 finals, but I tell you what, talk about being fully extended. Murphy has to be applauded for contributing to a simply wonderful contest. 6-5 to Judd Trump.
A final frame decider in the first.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel and don't forget to press the bell icon, and also join my Telegram group. So be updated for upcoming future tournaments, and don't forget to watch the second semi-final. Definitely that will be going to be fab. So it will be at 10:30 p.m. IST, Indian Standard Time. Bye bye and take care of yourself.
Pounds is on the line,
Yeah.
1 frame.
Yeah, and also the chance of lifting this trophy.
Absolutely.
And $500,000 at stake as well. But yeah, I mean, it's a shame there has to be a loser, because Shaun Murphy gave everything that he had there to try and win that match. I mean, Judd Trump will look back on the frame where he lost, where Shaun needed a snooker, and also the frame where he won on a respotted. I mean, both players absolutely gave everything. Nobody wanted to leave the arena. They absolutely loved it. And, you know, it's even great to see the players, even after such a hard, arduous match, to be able to mix with the fans and take photographs and autographs. It's very commendable.
A real touch of class from Shaun Murphy, who is obviously and rightfully devastated. But as for the man through to his 3rd ranking title final in as many titles, what's going through your head right now?
Oh,
Elation.
honestly, I think that's the happiest I've ever been. I thought that was destined to lose, to be honest. Some of the things that were happening, just fractions, just not being able to get over the line. And as I potted the brown going down for the red, I thought it's guaranteed to be all over. And it was so close to being able to go.
Yeah.
And then after that, you start to question yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Do I roll up? Do I put a colour safe?
Yeah.
And whatever I'm going to do is going to be wrong. So I played the shot that I thought was right. But in the end, obviously I potted a really good brown snooker myself again.
Yeah.
Got out of it, went off. And then
Everything was happening.
everything. My nerves are messed up. So happy though.
Are you thinking to yourself at any point, it's 100,000 for 1 frame?
No.
Okay.
No, I
Just
think
us.
obviously because I've had a good couple of seasons, so for me it's probably easier. The money doesn't come into it. Honestly, I'd rather win. Like the feeling I get when I lose is the worst feeling in the world, and I don't want to pay any money not to do that.
Well, we were watching Jack in the players' room. He was going through every single ball.
Oh,
you know, when
mate.
things weren't going right, and even though he's got his earpods in, you know, the hand gestures were going. He was going through the ringer with you. But even on that last frame, I mean, it's one of those where you think everything is, you know, you're doing everything right. The roll up, the green actually probably saved you, because you put the green safe, and that was your saving grace in the end, that Shaun couldn't clear up from that.
I just felt that the way I would have to roll up to the ball under pressure, I'd have to like make sure I hit it.
Yeah.
And I just felt like Shaun had a red on the back cushion. I thought he was going to hit it, and then I'm stuck. Then I've got nothing safe. So I felt if I put the green down there, it would have took a tremendous shot to get it out. And yeah, just I'm elated. I can't believe I won, to be honest.
How hard is it to maintain clarity of thought when you are out there and it's I mean, it's tense for us to watch, to play in it and have this ultimately on the line?
I think it was just the manner of the way the frames went. I felt like I was the stronger player, but he made a great couple of clearances. I think I missed the red down the rail, just tried to make sure of it. I'd probably better off smashing it in like I normally do. It's just little things like that. And then the next time when I had red down the rail, I tried to knock it out instead of playing for it. So little things get in your head out there. And obviously it means a lot to me in every tournament I play. And I think everybody knows how much it means to me every tournament. No matter what tournament it is, I want to win desperately. So I think it's hard not to be too down on yourself when you lose frames like that. And in the past, I probably would have half given in, thinking that it's not my day. But I just tried to be as positive as possible towards the end, and that's probably what just got me over the line.
Because he threw everything at you. I mean, we talked about the respot, the frame where he needed a snooker. He threw everything at you, but you just you kept your own game. I mean, if you go back 4 or 5 seasons, you wouldn't have won that match, would you?
No.
You're a completely different player. Your whole round game is like gone up a notch in every single department.
I think the difference this season is, well, the last few years is when I lose a tough frame, the mindset is that it's a challenge to me because I can't win too easy. So it goes 4-1 or 5-2, then I feel like that's a bit too easy in a semi-final. I look at it as another challenge, 3-2. I've got to do it the hard way again. So I think just little things in your head, you have to stay positive out there, and that's what I tell myself.
Just one final thing. Should we give a word to, as Ken mentioned, your brother Jack? Because he sits there, his blood pressure must be through the roof. He's with you. Good times, the bad times, they're very good right now. But what should we know about your brother Jack Trump, apart from the fact that he's very tall?
Yeah, I think anyone that can see him knows how much he cares. He absolutely goes for it so much more than me out there, and I think he knows that I'm giving it my absolute all. But it's just when the little things kind of go against me, as my brother, he'll feel like I'm cursed out. So
it's like that at times. In there,
So I think there was a few little things that went against me today, but I managed just to stay positive, and I think he'll be over the moon. And it's another final to go at now. So. New day tomorrow. Can't wait to start again.
Judd, we can't wait to watch it, mate. Massive congratulations, and we'll see you in the final tomorrow. And as for us, we can very much look forward to tomorrow's action with Judd, but who's he going to be playing? It's a match taking place tonight where we have Mark Williams and Si Jiahui. What a head-to-head. I mean, Ken, I'm not sure if my blood pressure can take it. If it's anything like that, do we think it could go close? What kind of match could we have?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fascinating game as well. I think it could go right to the wire. Both players playing great stuff, but both completely different characters. They play a different game, but they like to get on with it. They like to make big breaks. But two completely different characters. It's going to be a fascinating match. And if it's half as good as what we witnessed this afternoon, then we're going to be here like right till the end and really enjoying every single bit of it.
Absolutely right. Now, where the practice room is right behind the camera, and we all know not watching that match alone. We had Mark Williams watching it. We had Si Jiahui watching it. They cannot wait to get out here on the bays and provide some entertainment and to edge their way closer to lifting this trophy. To do that, they need to win, and they'll also bag themselves an extra £100,000. It all kicks off in just over 45 minutes time. So get yourself a nice cup of tea, get yourselves comfy, and join us for the Saudi Arabia Snooker Masters second semi-final.
Hello guys, please switch to the next stream. I'm just going to start live streaming in 2 minutes. And I'm going to stop this stream. So please switch to the next stream. I have a message in the comment section.